Welcome to this video on Shoko Asahara, the founder of Aum Shinrikyo, a cult responsible for the 1995 Tokyo subway sarin gas attack that killed 13 people and injured thousands. In this video, we will delve into the life of Shoko Asahara, his rise to power, and the actions of his followers that led to one of the worst acts of domestic terrorism in Japan's history. Shoko Asahara was born as Chizuo Matsumoto in 1955 in Japan's Kumamoto Prefecture. As a young man, he had poor eyesight and dropped out of school. He was sent to a school for the blind, where he learned yoga and began to develop his interest in spirituality. In 1984, Asahara founded Aum Shinrikyo, which means supreme truth in Japanese. He began to attract followers who were searching for spiritual fulfillment. Asahara claimed to possess supernatural powers and claimed to be the reincarnation of the Buddha and Christ. As the cult grew, so did Asahara's power. He preached a mix of Buddhism, Hinduism, and Christianity and claimed to be able to heal people with his touch. His followers were required to donate large sums of money to the cult and give up their possessions. Asahara also claimed that the end of the world was imminent and that Aum Shinrikyo was the only organization that could save people from the apocalypse. On March 20, 1995, members of Aum Shinrikyo carried out a coordinated terrorist attack on the Tokyo subway system. The attack involved the use of sarin gas, a highly toxic nerve agent, which was released on several trains during the morning rush hour. The attack began shortly after 8, when members of the cult boarded several trains on 3 different subway lines. They carried plastic bags filled with liquid sarin, which they punctured with sharpened umbrella tips to release the gas. The sarin quickly dispersed throughout the crowded trains and stations, causing chaos and panic among commuters. The immediate effects of the gas were devastating. Victims reported symptoms such as difficulty breathing, blurred vision, nausea, and vomiting. Some lost consciousness and were unable to move or speak. In total, 13 people died as a result of the attack, while thousands more were injured or suffered long-term health effects. The Tokyo subway attack was one of the worst acts of domestic terrorism in Japanese history, and it shocked the nation. The cult's use of sarin gas, a weapon of mass destruction, demonstrated the group's willingness to use extreme violence to achieve its goals. In the aftermath of the attack, the Japanese government launched a massive investigation into Aum Shinrikyo and its activities. They uncovered a vast network of cult followers, including scientists and engineers who had been developing a range of chemical and biological weapons. They also found evidence of numerous other violent acts committed by the cult, including kidnappings, murders, and a failed attempt to release anthrax in the city of Tokyo. The leaders of Aum Shinrikyo, including Shoko Asahara, were eventually arrested and put on trial. Asahara was found guilty of masterminding the Tokyo subway attack and sentenced to death, along with several other top members of the cult. The case led to sweeping changes in Japan's legal and law enforcement systems, as well as a broader conversation about the role of cults and extremist groups in society. In the end, Shoko Asahara was a man who exploited people's desire for spirituality and used it to gain power and control. His actions led to one of the worst acts of domestic terrorism in Japanese history, and his followers caused untold suffering to innocent people. As we reflect on Asahara's life and the actions of his followers, we must remember the importance of critical thinking and the dangers of blindly following charismatic leaders. Let us all be vigilant against those who seek to exploit our beliefs and values for their own gain. Thank you for watching.